How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so you have a question or a query that you want the answer to today?
Not really. No.
Okay, just more of a general reading?
Yeah.
Okay, so take the cards. I like to knock the energy out of them so if there's any stagnant energy. So just knock on it a couple of times and then just shuffle the cards with the intention that whatever's in your highest and best good come through in the reading today.
Okay. Is that enough?
That's whatever feels good to you.
Okay.
And then do you want to cut the deck? Okay. So we're going to do a spread that is a modified Celtic cross is what it's called. And we'll just see what comes up for you.
Cool.
Okay. So this card here underneath is the situation. So this is like what's up, what's in your field right now. And it's the Devil card. So this is a card that's really misunderstood in the deck. Often it shows up when it's time for us to let go of chains that have been binding us. So that could be conditioning, that could be old ideas, that could be self-limitations that we're putting on ourselves. And so it's really what's up for you right now. It's like shedding old conditioning, shedding old beliefs, shedding old ways of doing things to move into a new paradigm or a new way of doing things. So what's crossing it is the Three of Cups. So this card can represent one of two things really usually to me. It is a card of celebration. So it's about having a good time and enjoying yourself. It's in the reversed position. So what it could indicate in this reading is that you haven't been having very much fun because of these vines. Like because of all this old shit that you've been carrying around, like it hasn't been that fun.
Yeah, I would resonate with that.
So the other thing it represents sometimes is three people in a relationship. So it can indicate sometimes an affair or a polyamorous relationship. And it would indicate that wasn't working out if that's what it was. Okay. But in this case, because of this kind of like conditioning, past binds, it's like, yeah, this is what's been up in your field and it hasn't been very fun.
Yeah.
So what's underneath it is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So this card, when it comes up straight up, is the card of hard work. Here it means it's like you actually have the ability to let go of all of this stuff and it doesn't need to be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, it actually gets to be easy. You get to just decide and move on, right? It doesn't have to, you don't have to be putting a lot of work in. This is like, I know that you do emotional clearing and it would be like, this would be a card if this showed up where I would be like, you don't even need to clear anything. Like it doesn't need to be hard. It just gets to be easy. Like you get to just decide that this isn't working for you any longer and move on. So what's at the top of it is the Knight of Swords. So this card indicates generally like a person that's a smooth talker when it's in the upright position. And it can be like, be careful. Someone's not being honest with you. In this position, though, it's reversed. So it may mean that some kind of secrets maybe recently came to light or someone wasn't being honest with you and you recently found out about that. And it could, I'm assuming it has to do with whatever this scenario or situation is. You may have walked away from someone or a situation where you felt like someone wasn't being completely honest with you or completely forthright with you. Is this unclear?
I don't really feel like that's happened, but
okay.
I'm just trying to think.
So let's pull a clarification. So this is the Seven of Wands. So it may be that there is someone that you need to walk away from, or because this is like, you're getting ready to do this. This is the situation, like you're wanting to move on. This card, the Seven of Wands, is about standing up for your principles. It's like, this is taking care of you and moving anything or anyone out of your life that's not serving your highest and best good, that doesn't have aligned morals or values, that especially people that may not be being completely forthright with you.
So I recently told someone that I don't want to do business with them anymore.
So yeah, that absolutely could be this, right? Like you're standing up for your principles.
Yeah.
Right? You're moving away from something that's not serving you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and this is interesting too, based upon what you said. So this is the card of moving to higher ground.
Yeah.
So this is like recent past. You've made a decision that's moving you to higher
Literally
ground.
last week.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, and then this is distant or recent past, and this is near future.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the World card, and it's upside down. So this is a card of like feeling whole, feeling like everything is exactly as it's meant to be. It's reversed. So I'm going to pull a clarification card. Doesn't mean that it's just like you're not quite feeling whole yet. And it has to do with money. Like what would make you to this place where you would feel whole is stronger financial or economic support. You don't have that yet, but you're going to be sowing some seeds here shortly that will lead to that.
Cool.
So this isn't, it's interesting. This card's in reverse position. This is the strength card, and this is the star, which basically indicates like the heavens are working for you. But what I'm thinking about maybe here is that you're actually stepping out of the spotlight. Like you're making a conscious decision to step out of the spotlight, because this is like the star reversed. Ordinarily, this card to me represents the heavens, like your guides, guardians, spirits, ancestors, but it's in a strength position that you're not acting as the star.
Yeah.
So it's like deciding to take a step out of the spotlight.
Yeah.
Right? The weakness is that in some way you're not feeling complete, or you feel like the family unit, and this could actually have to do with like just coming out of Australia and the fires and everything. It's like the family's upside down.
Yeah.
The family's upside down, like the ideal family home, everything is just a bit chaotic and not settled.
Yeah.
So that's like the only weakness here. Hopes, goals, and fears is that you're going to be able to move out of like any low-level anxiety or depression that you've been having. It's like that's really showing up there, that's kind of your current reality or what you've been experiencing. And this is the Hanged Man reverse. So like you are getting ready to move out of that. Like
I feel like that started shifting for me last week.
Yeah. So that's shifting, definitely. You've become unstuck. When he shows up like this, he's stuck.
Yeah.
So he's upside down, he's stuck.
Yeah.
And then like this is the Sun card. So it's a great card to end a reading on. It's just like everything's gonna work out perfectly. Cool. Like it's the ultimate yes card. It's like being able to step back into that place of finding childlike joy, wonder.
And that's what I feel like the last week.
Yeah, happiness. Cool. So that's that.